Hey y'all, Chuck here. Hey, we just got back from our road trip. Tired. I wanted to make this video earlier and then edit it, and that way I can just put it out there tomorrow. So, Paige is we bought all kind of crap there, and she's making me taste it. She's like, it tastes good.
I know.
But I don't like it. It doesn't taste
That's
good.
another one now.
Okay. It has like shrimp, and I don't even know what's in there. I don't know. Let me see.
Is it like the one in the not bad? It's different, right?
Maybe it tastes good with beer.
Okay, right.
I'm out of water now. Anyway.
Okay,
So we just got back from QnA and QnA, and it's about a 9-hour drive there, 9-hour drive back. So I got some driving time, man. I got about 20 hours of driving time. So you know, traveling with a bunch of Thai people has its benefits because I get to I get to try to converse with them and hear people talk. And but the problem is they drink excessively and they eat excessively. So you cannot drink in any. They changed the rules now about drinking in a state. State. Yeah, is it state park? They can't drink in the state parks, or is it, or just So what about any national park that can't drink?
No.
Yeah, no drink.
I think they changed to be no alcohol.
No alcohol. So there's a lot of things to do in QnA, but we didn't do them because we couldn't drink. So anyway, we want to go back and spend some more time there. Problem is I don't have a vehicle, so I was looking at this Toyota Fortuner. It's only made in Asia. Asian people call it Fortuna. Fortuna. So anyway, I like it. It's cool. It has a 3.0 liter diesel engine. They don't make diesels in Toyotas, period, in America. At least they may in the industrial trucks. I'm not sure, but a little 3-liter turbocharged diesel, and it's pretty cool. Anyway, her dad goes, let's go look at it. I'm like, well, I don't know. I really can't. I mean, it's like 2 million baht, something like that. So I don't know if I want to spend that kind of money. Maybe a used one. He goes, we'll take the Camry and we'll go trade it in, and then you just pay the difference. So I'm thinking, okay, how's this going to work? So it's like, I told Paige, well, ask him how's that going to work if we want to go on a trip for like 2 months. He's like, oh, my bin and I got a lot of friends with vehicles. Don't worry about it. I'm like, okay. So anyway, I might be getting this Toyota here pretty soon so we can take off and do a bunch of stuff. But I have a feeling I'm just going to be like a Falun Chuck taxi service because it holds 7 people. So anyway, we'll see how that turns out. So yeah, we've been gone since Friday. The festival stuff is finally cleared out. I'm happy that it's gone. It's so loud, all the music, and anyway, it's been a loud 10 days here. So we had some peace a couple days after it. Now I hope it's totally gone. So the immigration officer was supposed to come to the house Thursday. He knew that we were going to be out of town Friday, Saturday, and today, so he didn't show up Thursday, but he called Friday while we were on the road and asked to make sure we were still gone because he wanted to come Friday, but my wife told him, no, we won't be back till Monday. So he goes, okay, and he's got to take some pictures and stuff like that. So the rules are changing right now for all the visas. So actually they're not changing, they're just being reinforced. The rules have always been there, except they've been kind of relaxed on them. I had an interesting conversation with a retired lieutenant from the police department. And he was telling me some stuff about immigration, about they're tightening the reins on immigration. Basically, if you don't benefit Thailand, they're trying to weed you out. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of negative things in Thailand that they're trying to clean up. Drugs, prostitution, stuff like that, which is illegal in Thailand. But they're trying to get rid of those people that are just here for that. Or really here not really to benefit Thailand. So they're going to really start enforcing the rules. But they have decided to offer a 5-year retirement visa now. But you have to have a little bit more money in the bank. That's all. But let's see, what else did I do this week? That's about it. We had a good time in the mountains. I'm going to make a video on that. Show you the highlights of that adventure. Probably going to think I'm a freaking alcoholic. Them people are crazy. I don't know the reason. Nothing to show this brand new tattoo. But it's a real beauty. A Mexican beauty. Stepped on my time. But you'll run and crawl away home. But there's booze in the blender, and soon it will render. That frozen cocktail that helps me hang on. Yeah. Word of the day. Word of the day is Lao Jerkin Mai Kap, means see you later in Thai. Lao Jerkin Mai with a kap at the end means, a polite way of saying see you later. Here it is from my wife and my soy mafia mother-in-law. Okay, today's word of the day is
แล้วเจอกันใหม่ครับ
and one more. Mama.
จ้า
เราที่เรา
แล้วเจอกันใหม่ครับ
Lao Jerkin Mai Kap. So Lao Jerkin Mai Kap. I'll see you later. So yeah, let me answer some questions. I don't have many. I think I've got about 6 or so questions. So let me try to go through this as quickly as I can. Harley McCorkle. I think he asked a question last week. Does Paige have children? Does she have many siblings? And does her parents have grandchildren? I think somebody asked a similar question to that a couple of weeks ago. But no, Paige doesn't have any children. She's got one brother, and her brother has no kids. So her parents have no grandchildren. The funny thing is, when I was dating Paige, she told me that she didn't want to have kids, that she doesn't like kids for more than 24 hours. And I thought that was good because I didn't want to have any more kids either. I already had 3 kids, grown kids, so I don't want kids as well. I do have 3 grandchildren though. But she also told me that we don't have to get married, that she didn't really want to get married, and that she didn't need my money. She had her money and I could have my money. So I thought, I'm never going to find a woman like this ever again in my life. I better try to figure out a way to get her to stay with me. So I can at least convince her to marry me. But she doesn't want kids, which is fine. We got too much stuff to do in our lives to have responsibilities. Anyway, Larry McPherson. Wanted to find out what an acre of land would cost 10 or 20 minutes from the town. I don't know what town you're talking about, Larry, but let's just assume like a small town like this. You know, again, Bangkok is crazy expensive, so all I can tell you is in this area, and all I can tell you is from when I've asked people. So, for an example, my mother-in-law they own a lot of land, but they just bought another little piece of land from somebody that's about 10 to 20 minutes from here, and it's an acre. It's actually a rice. They're planting rice on it right now, but it's close to a main road, so it has road access. But they bought it for 800,000 baht for the 1 acre, which is roughly about 23,000 US dollars. So it's not really cheap to buy land. Now, Larry, I don't know if you're married or not, but you know, as a foreigner, you can't buy anything here. You're allowed to buy a condo that a Thai person owns, but you know, obviously, if you've been here for a while, you know that, and if you're married, you know you can only own 49% anyway, so you can't own property outright as a foreigner unless you become I think if you become a permanent resident here, which is almost impossible to do, I think you can buy it then. But anyway, that's that. It's not too cheap, but in the country, in the Isan area, it'd take you about 23,000 US to buy an acre. You had mentioned something about another blogger that I should look to, that he's building a fishing pond, right? Is that what you said here? Yeah. He's building a pond on an acre of land, and I might be interested in looking at that because you're worried about me getting bored. No, I don't have any interest in doing it. Now, I thought about my in-laws own quite a bit of land. I thought about maybe doing a farm or doing something later on. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet, so I don't think I'll be bored for quite a while. I can figure out things to entertain us. Thomas Peck, you sure ask a lot of questions. No, I like you, Thomas. You're like me. I'm very curious about everything. So. Thomas asked, what are the rules for receiving food from the States so that he can send me some so I can perform magic in the kitchen? Well, there's no rules on sending stuff from the States. The problem is certain things are subjected to tax. So there's not you don't pay a lot of tax in Thailand like you do in Western countries, but if they think you're trying to sell this, you could pay up to 3 times of what it's worth in taxes for this to bring it into the country. They kind of want you to buy stuff here. So it gets kind of costly sometimes, depending on what you send. But anyway, off the top of my head, Thomas, I don't think I really don't need too much. I'm trying to use the ingredients that are here, mainly because Thai people are picky eaters. When you give them something they're not familiar with, I don't know, they don't know how to take it. It's not like, oh, I gotta have another bite of that. So I try to use the ingredients here. A lot of the sweets and stuff that I cook, I had to really tone down the sugar in them, but because they don't like it to be real sweet like in America. But yeah, I appreciate it though. But if I ever do need anything, I will hit you up. Let's see. Dogfather 69 Full asked, for many years now, the Royal Thai military has joined exercises called Cobra Gold. He wants to know the dates of the year of this. Well, Cobra Gold, this is another military question. And yeah, I'm pretty familiar with it. I didn't get a chance to do this when I was in. I wanted to. I got to do a couple of exercises in Hawaii, the tropical lightning, but I didn't get to do that. But basically, what it is, it's a joint exercise. This year, actually, let me tell you the date. So the dates are February 14th and the 24th. So it's going on right now as I speak. So it's the largest multilateral exercise in Asia. This year is gonna have over 24 nations participating in these exercises. In the U.S. alone, there'll be over 3,600 people involved in this exercise. But I got this information off of the Thai embassy website. Let me just read that right up. Cobra Gold 2017 will strengthen the regional cooperation and collaboration, increasing the ability of participating nations to work together on complex multilateral operations such as enhancing maritime security, preventing and mitigating emerging disease threats, and responding to large-scale natural disasters. The exercise will improve the capabilities of participating nations to plan and conduct combined joint operations, build relationships across the region, and improve a wide range of security activities. Yeah, that's directly off of the website, and anybody can look at that. But yeah, it's happening now. It's pretty cool. It gets a lot of the military together, and the guys have a great time. But well, that's all I really got going on right now. I might be a little late putting this video out. I'm sorry, but I'm going to be putting the little QnA video together. Anyway, we got a lot of stuff coming up. We may take the car and go do a little road trip to Udon to go spend a couple days with a friend, and then bring her back here so she can have an eating and drinking fest with the rest of the old people here. So it's one of Paige's friends. So yeah, well, I appreciate all the wonderful comments that I got, and if you like the video, hit like. If you don't, hit don't like, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. But anyway, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Bye. Okay, bye. We stopped at this little restaurant here. Oh look, there's a horse. So yeah, we stopped at this little restaurant to eat. She says here, looks like an omelet.
Omelet with ant.
ไก่มดแดง
มีไข่มด ant.
อร่อยนะ
ไก่มด ant.
So yeah, they said it's good. It's an egg omelet.
Yeah, ant egg.
But they're ant eggs.
Yeah, chicken egg and ant.
Chicken egg and ant egg. So let's see, is it เปรี้ยวเปรี้ยวไหม
ไม่เปรี้ยว
เปรี้ยว I wonder if it was sour.
ตัวมันที่เปรี้ยว
Okay, let's give it a try.
ซองเห็นมึงขนาดนั้นซองเป็นจังมันอันนั้นอันเดียวค่ะตัดระบบเรื่อยๆอันนี้นะมันไก่
It tastes good. It's just kind of. It's really. I don't know. It's squishy.
Yeah.
Oh, gayang. That's my favorite, gayang. Yeah, it tastes okay. Just not. I don't know. Not getting it. Kind of burst in your mouth. I'm driving 6-hour drive. No, probably 8-hour drive. Right?
It's
339 miles. How many kilometers? Anyway, I'm driving, so no drinking for me. I need a break anyway.